Here we go again, back with another episode of Motorsport Manager, final part of Season 2, Episode 15, I'm pretty sure this will be. We've won 2 of the last 3 races, so we're in a very good streak right now. Hopefully we can get even more points the last 2 races. Of course, last race of the season has double points, so we can move up really far in the standings if we get a good result here. Of course, we're nowhere near winning the championship because our great rider, Penny, who's won 2 races, she's won 2 races for us, only joined halfway through the season. Looks like there will be rain next time, but of course we won't really know that until we're a little bit closer. First we have a little bit of an interview here. Yeah, I'm just saying everyone was good. And she didn't really struggle, she did great. I mean, if you expect to finish 8th and she finished 11th, she needs to finish better than 15th, 16th pretty much. So it was a good race, honestly. We'll start 3rd and 4th next race, I'm pretty sure of. I don't think there's anything we can really do. I mean, the design center, upgrading it takes less time to design parts, but it's like 0.3 days. It's not even half a day. The only thing you get is access to more things, and it's such a big amount of money, 8 million. I know I don't have the money for it right now. And upgrading the scrapping facility, but I already like our 2 drivers for next season. I don't think I'm going to change them. New buildings, we can get some of these so we can get great parts. Might be a good idea at some point. Probably the gearbox for the telemetry center, but I don't really know. Let's just skip to the start of the race. Okay, so we've got a couple of messages here, 2 new sponsor offers, and I think we've got a marketing opportunity as well. Let me just find it here. Yeah, merchandise opportunity. So we can lose morale on Chairman and Santana, and gain $1 million, or £1 million of course, and we can gain 10 morale. She's already full morale, and if we keep on getting good results, they're going to stay at high morale anyway, and minus 10, minus 5 is not a lot, so I'll definitely take 1 million. It's an easy decision for me. Yeah. Sponsor offers, we have 2 sponsors, this is for the fixed payments, so these are usually, 4 million, that's the best sponsor offer I've gotten so far, but that's for the entirety of next season and this season as well. Or we can get 400,000 per race. It'll end up being the same, but that's the 10 races. In reality, that's actually better because then we have 2 races more. But 4 million right now, that does seem really good. I'm going to wait a little bit, actually, for this one. They expire in a bit anyway, so I think we have a chance of waiting a little bit. Car repairs done. Yeah, this should be done soon. What about if we put this on? Let's just complete performance on all of these things here. Is there anything else we should do? No, I don't think so. Well, let's just improve these parts, and then unless there's something happening, of course, there's a politics vote coming out about 12th dry tire. So I don't really know what that is about. I haven't really got anything. New sponsor offer here as well. That's just a bad offer, I'm not taking that at all. Not a mail. Fewer dry tires per race. Oh, so now we have 15 down to 12. So you can't really use that many tires in practice then. I don't know about that. I would make the race more cutthroat. I don't know, I don't like that. I would rather have more tires. Then it adds... you can go with way more different strategies. Having one less soft tire, one less medium tires. I know I haven't really had that problem yet where I've run out of soft tires and medium tires. Or... yeah, there's only 2 compounds right now of course, so... I haven't really run out of them yet, so it really wouldn't matter that much for me. But I wouldn't like it at least. Yeah, still... I mean... But the pace Penny is going, if he gets 40 points in the last race, he'll jump from 57 points up to 97 points. He could actually end up around top 10 in the season here, if he does really well in the last 2 races here. But let's just get to the vote here. Performance vote is done at the same time as well, so good timing. Mail, new vote has started, 12 dry tires. I'm going to benefit cars that are easy on tires here. We are easy on tires because we have... This would actually be good for us. I'm going to vote for it. I think it's the last vote of the season. I don't know if the votes go from season to season. I'm going to go 2 votes. I don't think it'll be enough for me going 2 votes, but let's just see. 3, that's nice. Abstaining, stupid Hugo. 4 already. 4-2. 4-3, oh no. 4-4, we're going to lose this vote. 5-4, come on, no. Yeah, okay, so I wasted 2 votes for that. Okay, there were one of them who wasted 2 votes as well. But yeah, it was an advance for me. I mean, I initially wanted to vote against, but it is true, we have better tire wear, so we were one of the teams who stays out the longest. Yeah, factory stuff aside, I forgot to set them on improved parts again, so that's my bad. Just improve gearbox, it'll only take, it'll be done in one second apparently. And this one as well. Yeah, it'll be done before the race anyway. So all parts should be fine now. There's not really much to do for the engineers anymore. The mechanics only about repairing the car pretty much. On top of the part, yeah, drift racer. +1 to cornering, that's nice for my reserve driver. I don't really care about her, but I mean it's better than anything. But let's just go to the race and I'll go through the practice now. Performance work is done. I know, I don't care. Yeah, let's get to the race. Come on, there it is. Second above again. We've done really well so far, so I think we can do it again. We've lost a lot. No, it's because we've lost the one sponsor opportunity we have. Okay, the question is, should I just go for this one? I'm actually going to go for this one, 400,000 per race for 10 races. I think that's the best one of them. So I think that should change a little bit here. Compared to what we, yeah, now we get 800,000 before. So we, even if you don't get it, we still make money now. That's really what I want. It looks like to be a very rainy race coming up, so we need some practice on the wet tires here. Hopefully, this will be a fun race, I think, with some changing conditions. Okay, at the race now. It doesn't seem to be raining though. It's annoys me a little bit because I did all the practice on one set of intermediate tires. So hopefully at some point during this race it will start raining at some point. But I think it actually will be most beneficial to start on a... It's not that many laps, so I'll still pick this intermediate one, and it seems like it's going to be wet for most of the race as well, so maybe intermediate wasn't the best, but it wasn't that wet in training. And it seems like it's going to be rain more and more, so it will probably be soaked at one point, which is better for wet tires than rain. Okay, we need a little bit more, I think, lower downforce on this car here. And I think that should be fine. Yeah, that's probably still pretty good to excellent, but 90%, that's great. So we'll go on soft tires for Penny. We'll only go... When is it? We'll go 6. I actually want to go... How many laps do I want to go on these tires here? I want to make it to lap 5. So we'll put in 6 laps of fuel and we'll see where we are. That's pretty much what we're going to do. Confirm. Soft tires as well here. Pretty much the same strategy. Maybe one more lap here for her. Just to have some different strategy choices between them. And this time we're both going to just try and go as fast as possible from the start. Not saving the tires at all, pretty much. And hopefully pit on at the right. Hopefully we'll time it well with the stop for intermediate tires. But right now it's dry outside. We're starting in 3rd and 4th. Nightingale and DS, the only drivers ahead of us. Not the best start from our drivers. We actually lose a bit of time to the front too, so no persistence gained. But it doesn't seem like we lose anything either. Penny does go a bit wide around the corner here. Leaves a bit of room for Santana to get by. But look at this, I think it's the first time we went around this track here. I think this is the second time we're going around this track this season. And I believe this is when we had no top speed whatsoever. This is one of the tracks I think we should be worst at, because our top speed is really poor compared to everyone else, and there's so many straights here. And you can see Santana's definitely struggling with this, but Panier is actually catching up a little bit. He's on a slipstream now. Let's follow him instead. He's probably more interesting. Gerard has locked up in 16th. That doesn't really matter too much to us at the moment, at least. Oh, we set that with a great move into that corner. He'll overtake us definitely here. but it's okay because I go on the outside here. Nah, it doesn't really get. I don't really get past him there. So now we just need to speed up a little bit. I don't think there'll be much happening here. There's not really nothing I can really do until the rain starts coming down, which it will in a very short time. 5th and 6th. So we lost position 2 already. So that locks up in 3rd. Nightingale fastest lap in 2nd. Santana personal best lap, but 2 seconds slower than Nightingale she is right now on same set of tires. So we're not really that fast, I would say. So I don't think we'll have that great results here, sadly enough. But at least Panier is holding the wheel of Valdez and not just letting go as he's done before. Santana on the other hand is falling further and further behind. He can't keep up the pace. Santana now down to 8th place. The rain hasn't really come in yet, which annoys me because that means that I'll have to go out to medium now and stay out in Santana for another lap. And same with, yeah, what's happening? Why is Nightingale just going really slow? I just almost lost my front wing twice down there. Yes, he just loses time. Up to 4th again here. I had to go down because otherwise I was going to run out of fuel. Pit here for intermediate tires. It'll be good for actually a lot of the race here. So we're going in these intermediate tires. We have a good speed boost in them as well compared to everyone else. Fast pit stop. And we have to fill up completely as I did here because I want to stay out on these tires for as long as possible. As long as it's intermediate condition, of course. And it's going to be intermediate for most of the race, it seems. All of this is, I'm really happy it's not going to get wet because that means my breath is actually going to be useful. So we're pitting him here and we're pitting Santana as well. We're pitting both of them here. Both intermediate tires, so they're both going to come out really well from this. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked off too much in the pit lane. Just hoping also that Paddy will even make it there without running out of fuel and losing positions out here on the track. As Diaz and El Sadat is battling for 1st, I move up to 3rd a little bit here. And now I will run out of fuel, so I didn't make it. I should have gone down to low, but I was feeling like it was... Oh, that's perfectly timed. I mean, not perfectly timed. I could have done better there. But okay, so we're now going down to push already while we are remembering. Push and then up to high, and that'll probably be for like 8 laps. So she kind of hold up Santana for a few seconds there. I did come out in 1st though, which is great. Should I attack then on these intermediate tires now? No, I'm just going to stay out in high. Push. So great pit stop. We move to 1st place. Everyone goes onto intermediate tires now. All 20 riders in the pit at the same time, so a lot of people got held up. I wasn't the only one who held up my teammate here, thankfully. Gato in 2nd, so that's the same guy we've been battling with the last couple of episodes. Valdez in 3rd, that's the same team. No, it isn't the same team. No, it isn't the same team. I'm just looking at the colors next to their name. Definitely isn't the same team. The big team, of course, is the team with Macheta and Clarence. They're the fastest team, so they're currently in 7th and 17. Him already being up to 7th, Macheta, means that he definitely has a good chance of winning this race. Let's see, he's on overtake and attack, I think. Yeah, he's on overtake and attack. So he's probably going to overtake me soon. I don't really mind it too much. I'm not using that much tire wear as he is right now. And I'm not using that much fuel. And we're going to stay out on these tires for a long time anyway. And you can see, if I can stay on these tires for so long that I can change to soft tires and ride them to the end, that will be great. But we can only lap for 9 laps of fuel, so we'll have to stay on these tires here for another 6 laps actually, which might happen. I don't know, honestly. Still 1st. Santana's dropped down a few minutes to 13th. Of course, she's also saving a little bit of tire wear, but we're still in 1st. We have the best tire wear out of everyone, honestly. Only a few riders saving a little bit. Okay, Gato is saving even more than we are now on tires, but he's using the fuel more than we are. Especially on these straights here, really using the engine up to try and get close to maybe overtaking us. But he can't really get close enough when we get to the long straights to actually attempt a move. Or maybe I said that too early. Now we block him out. Then we'll log up down in 18th. not any worries for us about an Ingledew. They pitted twice, they've probably crashed or had a little accident, meaning that they had to change tires. But this is pretty much the wettest it's going to be during this race. After this point it's only going to get drier again, it seems, because it's not going to get wet at the end of the race either. So we lose first place to Gatto here. I don't mind it too much, honestly. He'll probably have to pit. I'm hoping they all pit pretty soon and go on to New Zealand intermediate tires. No, you're not going to pit on wet tires, that's stupid. It's still great conditions for intermediate tires here. No problems at all there. If Gatto pits for wet tires, I would love it. Please pit for wet tires, Gatto. Oh, yes. Pit for wet tires. Intermediate tires, okay, that's fine. I can live with that change for him. I'd say that's a good move. Matteo now up in second place, but he's really saving on both tires and on fuel right now, while we're going a lot faster, which means we are gaining time. And now Antonov's up into second anyway, because Matteo is probably trying to make it to the pit now. Key cars with drivers, that's 4th and 5th. That means that Santana will possibly gain a few positions here, as they probably will make it to the pit lane now after a little bit of damage to both of them. So Santa Ana now up to 4th, and they will have to pit here actually. What do we do? Okay, medium, and how many laps? There's 8 laps to go. I could go 9 laps, but that cost me so much time on the first lap. The other strategy that I could go with here is go too low, go one more lap, because it's going to be 2 laps where medium tires are not good. I mean, I feel like I don't really have a choice here. I shouldn't have gone that high on fuel. I should have gone on medium instead. But now we have to go to the end on these medium tires. That's really the only choice we have. And for Sim Santana, we have the same strategy with both of them, which is also a bit of a mistake on my behalf, having the same strategy for 2 riders. So he might as well push and overtake, and she might as well also overtake and attack, and we'll pit her as well onto the medium set of tires. Fill her car up as well, all that we can. And fast pit stop. She's getting overtaken now by fresh tires here. Gatto, who's of course was behind me, and I overtake him again. I could back up here and block him a little bit off. Everyone's going to intermediate tires now, but I'm hoping that they'll have to pit a second time, and this is my last pit stop. So I'll have a bigger of a lead. At the time I'm going to lose by going on medium tires now, it's not going to be that bad. That's really, I mean, I know Matteo is going to come out on intermediate tires. I know that. He's going to come out on intermediate tires here. And okay, push medium. I think that's fine for the end of the race. So look how slow we are. I mean, I can't do anything about it. Gatto and Diaz goes past me, and they're going to gain so much time on me on this lap, maybe in the next 2 laps. Santa Ana as well is losing so much time. I don't know if there's anything I could have done differently. Panay locks up on the medium tires as well, which just means he's going to be that much slower. Diaz pits onto what did he pit onto? Medium tires. Okay, so now I'm not the only one anymore. I think we should start as damped now. I think now is the time where our tires is the best tire here. Oh, I forgot about her tires or her fuel. Okay. So we're down to 10th already here. 11th, 12th. We're losing more and more time. Everyone's overtaking us at the moment. I screwed up by doing this. I should have put one more lap with fuel in. Maybe even just done full attack on the intermediate tires and used the advantage that I was ahead, and then pitted twice on intermediates, because I was fast on them anyway. Or maybe just gone medium on fuel economy. But see now, Gatto's ahead of us now on fresh soft tires. He can go to the end. Meanwhile, we can't. We're going overtaken now, so I don't think second place is going to happen anymore. We screwed up. I screwed up here. Santana is in 14th. 5 laps still to go. I don't even know if she has enough fuel to make it to the end. Do we come out ahead of Melo Antonov here? We come out in 4th place. Just maybe... No, I think we can't really beat him because they're on soft tires that are really fresh. There's so many drivers behind us right now. We're probably going to finish 8th. Because of this, because we're the worst tire wear by far here. We're plugging them off pretty well on the other hand. Same with Santana. He's also not going to gain resistance here because all of them have more fuel than she does. I'm actually holding them back pretty well. Panier's doing a great job on these medium tires, holding all the other drivers behind him, but it won't matter in the end. I think the lockup also hurt me a little bit here. I think maybe without the lockup I could have done a little bit better, but now there's only 2 laps to go. I'm really not under that much pressure from Girard and Antonov, I think it was, in the purple car before. Girard has mechanical problems as well, so he's not that much of a danger. They're not going to run out of fuel, which is sad because they pitted later than I did. So I'm pretty sure they have plenty of fuel, all of them. Yeah, no one is really saving apart from Ingledew and Sabato down in the bottom of standings. Final lap, I have enough fuel to actually go and overtake. I don't know if I have enough fuel to do so with Santana, but I do with Panier's anyway. Final lap, Gatto will win it ahead of Cavalcanti, who will increase her lead in the standings. Valdez will take the final podium spot. I'll finish in 4th for the 2nd time in 4 races as well, so 2 wins, 2 4th places for Panier. At least I'll move up a little bit in standings, I think. Santana can go and overtake here for the final little bit as well. She won't gain anything, as no one ahead of her has problems yet. 4th place, not that bad, honestly. I mean, I could have gone a lot worse than what did happen. Santana's not out of fuel, but yeah, she got overtaken by 1 rider, 15th. I guess that's okay. And yeah, I guess that is okay. It could have gone a lot worse than it did. So we did finish 4th and 15th. Let's see if there's any penalties to be given out between the different drivers. I'm hoping, because maybe we can get up to top 2. But I don't think, even if it gets up 2, I don't think we get the sponsor bonus for it anyway. We can move 1 place as, I think it was Gatto. Yeah, he always gets some penalty. Where is he? 18 places. He cost him 1st to 19th. Santana also moved up a break because of that. All of these drive-through penalty received during the race. 2 places for Sabato. So we did 3rd and 14th, just 1 place off target, 18 points more to the standings. Only 1 race now left of the season. We will start in 3rd and 4th again. Next time, 40 points on the line. I can move from up to 115 points. Of course, all of these riders will also get points. But if I win the next race, top 10. I'm hoping for top 10 for him. After only competing for half the season and still getting a top 10 overall result with him, or her, I'm keep saying him, with her, will be a great result. Okay, so pretty much the end of the season now. Nothing to really do about the car anymore. Only thing that will really happen is probably maybe some sponsor offers if we have anyone running out. We don't. So yeah, pretty much all that will happen is maybe some dilemmas and some news, but otherwise it's pretty much just going to the race here for this little break between the final 2 races of the season. And yeah, pretty much nothing happened, just 1 news story. That's pretty much it, which we don't really care about because we're not going to sign him anyway. So let's go into the practice here. We'll still go for 2nd and above because I would like that extra money. Parts are all fine, I'm pretty sure of. There's nothing really to change from last time. Weather seems to be clear, so we're just going to go for speed. I'm thinking a little bit about going for training on soft tires during the practice, just because we might get out to a great start to the race here, but I haven't really planned too much yet. So I'll probably decide that during the practice. Let's go to the race. Okay, so practice is now over. This is the final race of the season. Double points on line. We're starting in 3rd and 4th position, of course, as those are our positions reverse in the championship at the moment. So we're finishing like 17th and 18th right now. 10 points on soft. Got level 2 on both of them. So we should get a really good start with both of them as well. We're putting them both probably, actually, so we put Santa Ana on medium tires. Actually, Panini is starting the worst position of both of them, so we should probably put him on medium tires. Anyway, let's just look at the setup. Need a little bit more, a little bit less down for our acceleration, or more acceleration, I think it is. Something like that. I think that's actually, let's go back again. And let's just do something like that. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Tire choice. We'll go soft and we'll go short on fuel for both of them. One more lap for Santana, I think. Then we'll go with Pane here. So he's already perfect. And 6 laps for him, and we'll see how long that takes both of them. Hopefully they go to a good start. They have performance on soft tires as well, so they should be strong here from the beginning. 20% performance boost in total. Even if you have a bad car, Diaz doesn't look good as well, so he might be an easy overtake at least here in the beginning, because his fitness will be all the way down. Maybe just worse towards the end of the race. I don't know what really the fitness does. Okay, Panetta at least comes out ahead of Santana. That's good for me, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Diaz actually up in first. Panetta up to second already. Good start. Good start. As we have already overtaken Nightingale. Okay, should we block off with Santana then? I think we're going to back up. Yeah, we're going to back up. Okay, we got like, what was it, Venen behind us, past us as well. Don't really mind it too much. Sadat got past us as well. Come on, Santana. Use your skills. Back them up. Panetta's not really putting that much pressure on Diaz. Pretty much the other way around. He's kind of getting away, while Nightingale is pressuring a little bit. Okay, that's a good corner on the other hand. I had the best first sector, but not the best second and third sector. Diaz of course fast lap as he's first. Santana locks up while backing up. How is that even possible, I'm asking? I don't know. Rogers goes past her as well. I think he can just go back to attacking on these tires here. Below locks up around the corner in 10th place, a few places behind me here. But second place, I've gone away from Nightingale as he somehow dropped down to 5th in a few seconds here. Sadat is behind me now as I'm really close behind Diaz in first. He's probably still pushing and attacking as well. So the fact that I'm kind of actually getting better than him means that we are going faster. And I'm kind of thinking about changing to another set of soft tires, just to really get a fast start to the race and then end on 2 set of medium tires after this. So also I can do another 3.5 laps it says. Maybe I can do another 3 laps of this, I don't know. Probably only, I have to go down to high I think if I want to do 3 more laps. I want to do 3 more laps, so let's, at the end of lap 5 we'll probably pit. So that means we'll most likely not overtake. Diaz more likely to get overtaken on the other hand instead here. He's done a little bit down on tire wear. Santana's tires are bad. So she locked up twice now. That's why. Okay, she has to pit soon now then. We might as well pit her now actually. Put on medium tires and she'll have to stay out for how long? 23 laps, and we can go 10 laps of fuel. 11 laps of fuel we can go. We can't make the end. We can actually if we go low on fuel. But I'm not going to do that. I don't think that's a good idea. I'll also go on and use other softs and use the open road that she'll have ahead of her to just really get some fast laps going with no one bothering her. I fuel up as well completely because I'm going to go out in free space anyway. So let's just look at Penny. He's 1 second down now to Diaz, so he's lost a little bit of time on the last second here. Nightingale in 5th locks up as well. Okay, so we have Santana going in the pit lane now here. I think he's one of the first to pit. There's a few riders that pitted already. You can see they're really down on Santana. I think they had that little accident as well. So they probably have to change their front wing or something like that. But new soft tires on. And she's just going to go as fast as she can now on these soft tires. Hopefully catch up a little bit to the back of the peloton. Because her tires wear was so bad. And she can stay out for maybe 1 or 2 laps more. Then go on to medium tires. So she'll be a couple of laps behind all the time here. Penny on the other hand still rocking on those tires here, but he will now have to pit as well. And the question is, what should I do with him? He has 21 laps to go, so we have to do 2 more stops at least. We can't. I don't want to do a 2-stop what's it called, a 2-stop race. I have to do 2 more stops than this one, so there's going to be 3 stops in total. Going to come out in 4th. There's actually a pretty big gap down to 4th and 5th place from us. So I could go on soft tires and just use that open road ahead of us to go fast. I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to 7 laps again. I think what we started 6 laps last time. Let's go 7 laps and let's do 5 laps more. Then we'll have 16 laps to go and we'll do 8 laps 2 times. I think that's fine. So we'll do 5 laps more, 7 laps of fuel should be fine for that. We can still go on overtake on engine the entire way. So that started is actually falling a bit back now. So Santa Ana, let's see where she comes out at. I think she'll come out in 14th place actually, so not too bad. Pretty good pit stop strategy, I think. Especially because all these medium tire riders have really locked up a lot. I don't know how they've locked up so many times, all these riders. While the front 3 riders have pretty much gone away freely and not locking up at all during the race. But yeah, Panet pitting here. Let's see what the other guys do. They stay out for another lap. Ooh, I don't think it's a good strategy. Then it's kind of catching up with us as well now on these soft tires here. A few of them pits, a few of them stays out, and I think we'll probably catch up to them pretty quickly. We're going to attack overtake on these tires here. Santa Ana comes out in 10th place, just ahead of Gatto. We could back up to keep them a long way behind Panet here for this final race. Of course, there's double points. We have to remember that all the time here. This is, I forgot about this last season in probably episode 10 this will be, because I did 1 race per season last season. So they pit all here, right? So yeah, we're coming out clearly in first. I think that's a good decision for me. I'm excited to see if they go medium here and then go really slow. Santana is up to 5th place. She comes out ahead of Gatto, Ingledew, Rogers. It's a lot in second now. He's past Diaz, who got out in soft tires. So I don't really know what to do with Santana here. He has plenty of fuel. I think I'm going to do 1 more lap than this, and then she goes into the pit lane for medium tires. I think that should be fine timing on my part here. But Panet now has 12 seconds down to the start on soft tires, and he's gaining and gaining time here. Santa Ana will go in the pit here. Has 18 laps to go. Should I just try and go to the end and choose the medium tires, so she'll go a little bit longer than Panet on these set of tires. So she probably can only do high. Or not high push. Actually tries the little overtake here, but instead gets overtaken by Gatto because he was a bit too aggressive there probably. That's what I get for staying in attack and overtake. There's another position there. But she will go in the pit here. I have 14 seconds now to down to El Sadat in second with Panet. I think that it's been a good gamble of me. Even when I get out here after the pit stop. Let's see, I have to do 1 more lap. 2 more laps actually. After the next lap, so after the finish line here, I'll have to start considering my pit strategy. But it's definitely worked out in my opinion so far. So now on medium tires, and I think 10 laps of fuel is fine for 8 laps of worth, and then a fast pit stop again, and I will probably come out behind El Sadat, but I'm hoping I'm coming out ahead of Diaz and that little group there. That'll be really good for me, coming out ahead of Diaz here. We have, what now? We have 22 seconds down to Diaz at the moment. I don't know how long a pit stop will take, probably a little bit longer than that. I'm hoping we don't get in the middle of that mix of riders there, either behind 7th place or ahead of 3rd, maybe in between 4th and 5th there. There seems to be a little bit of a gap. But here he goes into the pit lane, so I can probably stay out for a little bit longer. So we come out here, we'll come out in 4th place, so we got behind Ingledew and Diaz. But yeah, we lose of course our sponsor objective. We have to go probably push. Okay, we could do 5 laps at this mode on soft tires. Can we then do 8 laps on medium tires? Tire wear is not that good, is it? I'm going to go push overtake here at the beginning. I don't know if fuel will be enough to go push overtake, but I'm going to try it anyway. Also, I forgot about Santana completely. Okay, she has to do quite a lot more. I'll have to go down to push high, and then I can't really calculate in my head right now if that's a good strategy or not. But what do we have now to El Sadat? Actually, I've got past Engel, that's up to third already. Can I get past Gatto? Locks up in 6th place. We've been really lucky with not locking up that much here, I think. Santana up to 14th now. There's a few riders who got into the pit here. So I'm pitting early, and probably maybe one more time than any of the other drivers have done. So this, okay, Gatto pitted there, so he's the first of the other drivers in the top 10 to pit. All of the pretty much bottom half of the top 10 pitted there. So that moves Santana up to top 10 again, 9th place. Comes out ahead of Gatto again actually. So she's actually been faster by doing this strategy than he has been. I'm currently like 15 seconds behind El Sadat. He comes out in 2nd. Diaz is still out on these tires, I can't believe that. Okay, now he pits. I would really like to go past him now, because I'm losing time staying up behind him on fresh tires here. Instead I lose 2nd. Okay, I'm kind of just battling for 2nd now with Venenen. But yeah, he'll pit. I'm annoyed that I'm behind Venenen right now because I'm on fresher tires than she is. And I think I should be faster than her. El Sadat of course now on fresher tires than me. So he's kind of gaining time now. What about Santana? She'll have to do 9 laps of course as I planned. So 2 laps more and then she can go in for the final 9 laps. So I think we should be fine with her anyway. We can go up to overtake on the fuel. I think she'll be fine for another 3 laps at this point. Then pits here. Penny will stay out. She'll have. I don't think she can go to the end on that pit stop. She'll probably have to pit for another set of soft tires later on. Sadat will probably also stay out until he can go on to a final set of soft tires. Meanwhile, I'll try and stay out. One more lap. Or go on a little bit earlier and then end on medium tires. So we'll both have one more pit stop. He'll probably be faster doing most of the race, which is sad for me. 8th place in Santana. She's probably getting overtaken by more and more drivers right now. And this is about the time where she has to pit here. So she locks up as well, so I think she locked up. But she's up to 8th place now. Final pit stop for her. Fuel option. Fill the car up completely here. I think she needs to go down a little bit in fuel level as well while she's at it. Okay, so high push. One more lap than that for Paris before he can try and go into the pit lane. Also 7th place Valdez is pitting as well, so there are a few drivers now going to the pit here who will probably try and make it to the end of the race. Yeah, Paris has to pit here. Fuel will make it to the end. 10 laps of fuel again. Tire choice, new set of medium tires. I have to remember to change the tires, they have been changed. Fast pit stop, that's the final pit stops of the race done now of this season. Now it's just about seeing how good our drivers are and how good the car is, and hopefully that'll be enough to take us to 40 points for this race. That'll be great news. Only real trouble right now near us is El Sadat in 2nd place, who will probably come out a little lap or 2 later than us, maybe even 3 laps later than us on fresher soft tires. But yeah, Santana out in 18th, she won't have to pit anymore. Valdez and Dreyfus have also pitted. Cavalcanti will not have to pit anymore. Probably looking at a guy like Key. Maybe a few of them will probably have to pit again, but a lot of them actually have pitted in the bottom half of the standings at the moment. So I'm excited to see at what points he'll come out at the moment. I'll go and overtake and push for fuel. Great and good pit stop, great news. Okay, so now it's just about Penny getting to the end here. 22 seconds behind, 16 seconds at the moment. We'll come out ahead of him right now, and we're gaining time on him. This is good for us. Yeah, we're gaining time on him at this point, I would say. Or not, because I think we were 22 seconds ahead of him, and we came out in 4th place after the pit stop. So if he pits now, he'll definitely come out behind us. Even if why is he gaining a time on us right now? I don't get that. He's going the same as we are. Is he just that much faster of a car? I guess he is. Santana is in 17th still. She comes out now in 16th as he goes ahead of Mello. 2nd place still, but I'm not really losing or gaining in time now. That is it. He'll probably come out in soft tires, El Sadat here. for the final 6 laps of this race. He does come up behind, please. Yes, he comes up behind Venenen and behind Ingledew. Let's just follow him a little bit. Hopefully he gets really stuck behind Ingledew for 1 lap here. 24 seconds, so right now I have at least 10 seconds down to him, and he has at least one rider. Might hold him back, might not, I don't know. 6 laps still to go, of course. I have 7 laps of fuel. So now there's 5 laps to go, and I have 7 laps of fuel, so I can definitely make it to the end of this fuel here in overtake mode. He's still in 4th, and he's still on soft tires behind another driver. So he's not gaining time on me because he's kind of getting hold up a little bit here. Yeah, that's definitely a hold up there. He probably lost like 2-3 seconds there. Okay, he got past now. Venenen and Ingledew will probably pit here. Santana has been overtaken a little bit, so she's down to 17th. But Mello ahead of her locked up, so maybe he can get a little bit more points. I'm pretty sure we've definitely already beaten our score from last year with 100 points during the entire season. We are going to get 40 points just from winning this race, if we of course win. Not taking anything for granted yet. Then 7 seconds behind, Elsadat just behind her, and now Sadat's past her. So I mean, we have the same tire right now. He's on faster tires, but I think my tire is actually going to be better at the last 1-2 lap. I'm really hoping that that's the case, and that he's gone a little bit too long on those soft tires. I would have gone medium if I was him. I'll stay out 1 or 2 more laps, and then I think he would have been better position. But he decided not to. He's only 5 seconds behind me now. I'm gaining time now on Venenen. I think he's trying to stay out until the end here. Santana doesn't have enough fuel now. We'll go down to medium with her. Still have to do 3 more laps. 4.4 seconds, 2 laps to go. 4 seconds, under 4 seconds now. It's going down faster and faster. So it's a bit terrifying, honestly. The thought of losing the final win of the season with double points to an Archer team. That's one of the worst teams as well. So definitely don't want to do that. Pace is getting better here. 2.6 as we overtake. Cavalcanti has a puncture as well. With a lap. Oh, he held up Elsadat, I think. Not really. 2.8 still. But now we're gaining time. Now we're gaining time, and we have plenty of fuel. We're going to win this race. We're gaining time now. We are now faster. Diaz has run out of fuel. Santana in 17 still has a little bit over a lap to go. I think we can make it in on that fuel. Gatto in 3rd is out of fuel. He'll drop down a few places maybe. Santana can jump up to maybe top 10 here. I'm hoping for that. There's probably be a few cars he can overtake, but okay, I've already won. I didn't even notice it. Sada's also gone past the finish line. Yeah, he came around 2-3 seconds behind me, 2 seconds right now. But that's a 1 race for Team Predator. For 1st episode in a row we won the race, and it's 3rd episode in a row. It's the final race of the video as well. Actually it's 2nd episode in a row, isn't it? No, it's the 3rd episode in a row. But Santana, 16th place, 15th now. As he goes past Diaz, Key out of fuel. Just too far up from 14th to 13th. So only 15th place here unless Rogers runs out of fuel. But he won't, and neither will. Santana, 15th place, not a bad result. Well done, anyone. 1st and 15th. I'm all honestly happy about how this all turned out. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and this season. Let's just take a quick look at the final standings and see where everyone ended up. So that's it. Yet another win for Panay. What a great way to end off a season. Of course, no cheating, so we won't get relegated. Santana in 15th place. This Yard guy did 12 laps. He has 12 laps on the final tires with only 11 laps of fuel. That's right, run out of fuel with 2 laps to go. It's just a stupid idea. I don't know why they do that. Should stop here, 7 laps on them, it's fine. And then go 5 laps on soft tires like some of the other guys did here. I don't know, it's just a stupid strategy from them. And it didn't end up working out for them. I like how different my strategy was from Panay. We both did 3 stops, but I did 2 soft tires really early on and only 5 laps on each of them. He did, anytime he was on soft tires, he did 6 laps. But then on the other hand, I did 1 more lap on the medium tires. Just because I feel like they're faster towards the end. So I think it in all in all was good strategy to implement. let's see where we end up. I'm hoping we end up in top 10. I'm not sure, but let's just check it out anyway. Maybe Santana will get promoted a few places, maybe 13th, 12th, come on. 4 teams, so 1 more place up, as Melo got demoted 6 places, Antonov got a drive-through, and Cavalcanti, who was in first before the race, I think she's just lost the championship. She was in the lead, I think. Maybe it was 2 races ago, but he was leading the championship. It's probably Kranz, I would say, who's going to win the championship, and Lucatelli is going to get promoted back up. But fastest lap was Gatto. Panet wins 41 minutes, 3 seconds, 117 thousandths was the time. 2 seconds ahead of Salzadot and 26.9 ahead of Laura Ingledew. And yeah, of course, a new trophy. We finished 8th overall, tied with Vinen and El Sadat. After only driving half of the race, of course. We only drive 5 of 10 races. Drove 5 of 10 races with Alexia Panet here. So the fact that if we've been in 5 races and we got an average of 10th place in those 5 races, we would have gotten 50 more points. That's enough for the win. Of course, we probably wouldn't have gotten all these wins here because we started from the front rows. If we had them for the start of the season, we probably wouldn't have gotten that many points in the last couple of races, but we would have had more in total. I still think that is the case. So that's a bit sad thinking about. Santana finished in 18th, not the best season. But thinking about it, we got 100 points in total last season. Look at this, I'm pretty sure we have over 200, 230, actually only 10 points away. Or if like Santana got 5 places better today, we would have actually gotten 3rd overall in standings. That would have been a great result for this team. That's a bit sad that we couldn't manage that in the final race. But that is it. That is the end of this episode. In the next episode, we will take a look at building the car for our 3rd season in the European racing scene, and just looking at contracts, looking at new maybe staff and stuff. 1.1 million for the final race, with over 8 million now. Plenty of money for the next season, and yeah, everything is looking great at the moment. Nothing to really complain about. Kranz wins the World Championship. Lucatelli wins the Constructors Championship as well. So yeah, they're looking great. I think next season there was 11 races. Let's see. No, it didn't get voted. Let's just see. Points for top 8. Only thing that really got approved was unlimited pit stop crews. So pit stops should go faster now, and they should be able to have 2 pit stops at the same time per team. So that's the end of the season. Next episode will be a very long one, of course, since we'll have to do the entire car, design, picking parts and all that stuff. And of course we'll have 2 races as well in the next episode. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this season, and I think we did very well. Gained money, gained points. All in all, I think it was a great season. It's definitely a success. Next season I'm actually kind of hoping to win it all. It'll probably be very hard, but I think we're getting closer and closer to the point where it's possible. And if we have the right strategy, I definitely think we have a chance of maybe even getting promoted next season by being the best team. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some comments about what you thought about the video and anything you want me to change. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.